everybody, it's LaDonna, Olive for Beauty here. I am coming on. I haven't been on in a very long time. I actually don't even know when my last video was because I didn't go back and look. So I wanted to make this video because I have gotten off track and started gaining weight, which is no bueno. So I'm titling this video Back on Track. I'm going to go ahead and give you my stats because some people just want to hear that. They don't want to hear anything else that you have to say. So I'm going to go ahead and get that out of the way up front. I started my journey at 241 pounds. I had a vertical sleeve gastrectomy on March 31st, 2010. Yeah. My lowest ever recorded weight was 159 pounds. I think I was only there for like a day. I consider the weight that I kind of stopped working at losing weight, which honestly in the beginning you don't really have to work very hard to lose weight, at 162 pounds. I stayed steady at 162 pounds for probably 7 months. And then my scale battery died and I never replaced it. That was a problem for me because weighing every day helped me to stay on track. If I ate something that caused me to gain a little weight, I was back on track the next day eating the right way and making the right decisions. So anyway, let me get back to that. Sorry. Okay, so 162 is what I got down to. I am now standing at 178.5. That is a 16.5 pound gain, which is not good. My surgeon's kind of rule of thumb is at 5 pounds, get yourself back on track. At 10, you need to come in and see us. Unfortunately, I'm not going to take that advice. I love my surgeon. Dr. Garth Davis was my surgeon. I think he's amazing. He is a phenomenal surgeon. He truly does care about the patient first. But unfortunately, I don't feel like his staff is up to the same caliber that he is. They're not very patient-friendly. I can say this because I worked in the medical field for several years, and I know kind of the way things need to be. Anyway, most doctors don't have a lot of input with the staff because they hire people to do that for them. Their main concern is to, be the surgeon, see their patients for post-ops and things like that. They don't typically deal with the ins and outs of the office because they don't have the time to do that, and you don't want that to be their primary concern anyway. You want them to be the ones that are worried about operating on you and perfecting that craft, or that skill. Anyway, so I'm going to get off of that soapbox, but basically that's why I'm not going back in. I have to drive all the way to Houston to do so. I have to pay a copay, and I, just don't love the staff, unfortunately. There are a few people that were good there, but, yeah. Anyway, off that soapbox, because I don't want to make this a 15-hour video. Okay, so I'm sitting at 178.5, which is up 16.5 pounds. The things that got me to 178.5. I'm being very real with you and myself when I'm going through this. So, fast food. I started eating fast food. That is something that I stayed away from. Whenever I had my surgery, I was hardly ever having fast food. If I went out to dinner, I had something that was a salad, veggies, steamed veggies, some kind of meat or chicken or, fish. Anyway, so I started doing fast food because it was convenient. Especially in the morning, I'd take the kids to school. I would swing by Whataburger. If you're not in our area, you won't know what that is, but it's basically a burger place. I would order a Bob, a breakfast on a bun, which is... and I would just get sausage and cheese in the bun, and I could pretty much eat about 3/4 of that, and I wouldn't eat the hash browns, but I always had a sweet tea, which is essentially liquid calories. I have told you guys from the beginning that I am a sweet tea-aholic, but I'm going to stop saying that because I'm going to start drinking water, and I'll have tea occasionally, but it won't be my primary go-to drink. It doesn't bother me to drink water, I just happen to enjoy tea. The other thing was snacking. Nighttime has always been a challenge for me ever since probably I've been married. I am a night owl, and so what will happen is I'll stay up and watch, the late movie or whatever, and eat popcorn or chips or fruit. I mean, anything. Just a snacking type food. And when you're mindlessly eating, and all of your surgeons will tell you this, when you're mindlessly eating, you're going to consume more. And when you are eating things like slider foods, if you're new, Google it, slider foods. It's stuff that goes through your pouch very easily. It doesn't stay in there and give you that full, tight feeling. It just kind of slides right on through. I wasn't tracking. I've never really tracked, like write down and get crazy about it. But I wasn't really staying mindful about what I was putting in my mouth. So I wasn't saying, okay, I'm having breakfast, a small snack, lunch, a small snack, and dinner, and then maybe an evening snack. I wasn't doing that. I was just eating whatever, whenever. And, people tell you there's a honeymoon stage, and you think when you're a newbie, oh, whatever, I'm not going to be like them. I won't regain weight. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Baloney. If you do not set up good habits, you are going to gain weight. I don't care who you are. If you're not doing what you're supposed to, you're going to gain weight. I mean, that's the facts of life. And, our bodies are physically made up to, if you put in more calories than you burn, then it's going to hold that weight. So the other thing was not weighing. Like I said, I need to weigh every day to kind of stay mindful on that. Not drinking water. I never got in my, if you counted tea, then I definitely got it in, but it was sugar. So, like I said, liquid calories, not a good idea. I wasn't exercising like I should, not regularly. I would get on kicks where I would exercise for a week, and then the next week I'd be like, I don't feel like exercising. So I wasn't moving my body, which we all know, diet and exercise, or what you eat and exercise, is what's going to give you results. I mean, that's proven time and time again. And I didn't have any accountability. I stopped doing YouTube, and I don't have a group. My surgeon, like I said, is in Houston. I'm not going to drive there for the support groups. I did once, and they had changed the schedule, and anyway, it was a big mess. So I do not drive down to Houston for a support group. There are some here in Austin, but I just, never did it. So YouTube is primarily my support group, and I stopped having accountability because I stopped making videos, and I stopped, I watched videos for a while after I stopped making, and anyway, so that was it. I stopped having accountability. And then I also stopped setting goals for myself. I got to that 162, I was wearing like an 8 or a 10, feeling good in my clothes. My family and friends started telling me, okay, you've lost enough weight, your face is starting to get too thin, and once you have plastic surgery, you're going to be way under, what normal is for your body, because I have a lot of excess skin, especially in my tummy area. So that's what got me to where I am. I'm going to have to stop the video and do a part 2 because I don't want it to go over, and I'm terrible at editing. So if you're interested in what I'm going to do to rectify the situation, then stay tuned for part 2.